Hello everyone. We, Gayathri and Radhika, welcome you back to the second part of our Regional New Year series, where we will be looking at India's solar New Years. The solar calendar is created by tracking the position of the Sun with respect to the constellations in the celestial sky as viewed from the Earth during its revolution around the Sun. The states that follow this type of calendar celebrate their New Year on a fixed date of either April 13, 14 or 15, the time when the Sun transits from the constellation of Pisces to Aries, according to the Indian astrological calculations. This phenomenon is known as Pana Sankranti. In this video, we will be depicting the New Year festivities of two regions of our diverse country that celebrate their New Year during Pana Sankranti as per the solar calendar. The solar New Year of Odisha is called Maha Vishu Sankranti or Pana Sankranti, and the Odia almanac for the New Year is released on this day. The day is considered to be Hanuman Jayanti, which is the birthday of Hanuman. People thereby take a holy dip and then visit the Hanuman temple to take his blessings. Temples of Shiva, Shakti and Surya are also visited. The natives engage in a special custom called Vasundhara Theki, where they hang a holed pitcher pot of sweet water above the sacred Tulsi plant to let it trickle onto it drop by drop. This is to pay their respects to Mother Earth and in anticipation of the monsoon season. A special drink called Bela Pana is prepared for this occasion, made of bale, which is wood apple pulp, mango or any fruit of choice, coconut, milk or yogurt, cottage cheese, jaggery and spices. The drink is a symbol of the festival itself, as the Pana of Pana Sankranti is in reference to it. This sweet sour drink is known for its cooling properties and medicinal effects and is a tribute to the role water plays in our lives. Chatua, a nutritious drink made of ground and roasted mix of whole grains, pulses and nuts added in milk with jaggery, is offered to gods along with Bela Pana. Two cultural programs distinctive to the state of Odisha are organized on this day. The first one is Ghanta Patua, which is performed by male folk dancers, where the lead male dancer, cross-dressed as a goddess, balances a pot called ghata on his head and dances to the beats of the bells called ghanta played by his co-artists. The second one is Danda Nach, where the artists subject themselves to rigorous rituals such as walking over hot charcoal and prolonged submersion in deep water. These acts are said to symbolize the liberation of physical pain. Vishu is considered as the traditional New Year of Kerala, even though the first day of the month Leo, called Chingamman, is the official New Year day of the state. Vishu, which means equal, honors the day of the spring vernal equinox, which has equal durations of day and night. Around 2000 years ago, The vernal equinox coincided with Pana Sankranti, due to which it is continued to be celebrated on this day. The most important tradition of the day is Vishu Kani, which means the first sight on the day of Vishu. On the eve of Vishu, an assortment of items are put together by the lady of the house to be viewed by the family on the dawn of the next day as a good luck charm for peace and prosperity in the coming year. The arrangement firstly includes an idol of Krishna as a symbol of the start of the astronomical unit of time. It is also because of the belief that Krishna killed Narakasura on this day, a story to which the Tamilians link their Diwali celebrations. The flower from the golden shower tree called Konna, which blooms only during this month, adorns the Kani as a harbinger of hope and happiness. The tropical produce from the spring harvest, such as golden cucumber, banana, mango, pomegranate, jackfruit, etc., are placed in a circular vessel called uruli. This is a tribute to the abundance in crops provided to us by nature for our well-being. The uruli is made of 5 metals called Panchaloha, indicative of the 5 principal elements of the universe. It is filled with rice, the staple food of the Keralites. A white cloth with a golden border folded into a fan called Thiru Odiyada is inserted in the vessel along with a hand mirror called Val Kannadi. The hand mirror is believed to be a representation of the all-powerful Bhagavati, the revered goddess of Kerala, who is a form of Adi Shakti. Looking into the mirror reflects our own face as a potent reminder that the power of Almighty lies within ourselves. A spiritual book like the Ramayana or Bhagavad Gita is also placed, signifying eternal wisdom. The display is completed with coconut halves, areca nut with betel leaves, and coins or jewelry to start the new year on an auspicious note. A traditional tall brass lamp called Nilavilakku is lit to add a spiritual hue to the ambience and is symbolic of dispelling the darkness of ignorance. On the dawn of Vishu, the residents of the house walk to the prayer room with their eyes closed to view the Kani. Here, the children, who are in their nightwear, have been blindfolded and are being guided to the display area by their mother. They open their eyes in front of the Kani and view their own reflection in the mirror as they take in the Kani's glorious vision and its underlying significance. The family then takes an oil bath and wears new clothes for the day called Vishu Kodi. Subsequently, the older members give money to the younger ones as a token of gift. This custom is called Vishu Kainitam. In this scene, the father is in the process of gifting his son, while the daughter, who has already received it, is happily showing it to her mother. This is followed by an elaborate feast called the Vishu Sadhya, where more than 20 dishes are served on a banana leaf. The Sadhya is a complete sensory experience for the taste buds, as it is a mix of the 6 tastes as defined in the Ayurveda, namely bitter, sweet, sour, salty, spicy, and astringent. The varied flavors in this feast symbolize the different emotions experienced in life that one must expect and accept in order to move forward in our journey. Next, in brief, are the other major solar New Years of India that are celebrated during Mesha Sankranti. Vaisakhi or Vaisakhi of Punjab, Haryana and Jammu features people taking a holy dip, then visiting temples and attending local fairs and feasts. Pohela Boishakh of West Bengal has people drawing designs called Alpana on the road, placing a pot with holy water and mango leaves at the entrance of their homes, praying to Goddess Lakshmi and Ganesha, and participating in the year-beginning procession called Prabhat Feri. Fish is the delicacy of the day and Rasgulla is the dessert. Boishakh or Rongali Bihu of Assam is a week-long festival with the first 3 days having the most importance. The first day, called Goru Bihu, is in gratitude to the cattle who are washed, decorated and fed with offerings. The second day, called Manu Bihu, is dedicated to humans and different types of pithas are made on that day. The third day, called Gosain Bihu, is in honor of the different gods. On all 3 days, dancers perform the Bihu dance to the tune of buffalo horn bugles and beats of the drum. Puthandu of Tamil Nadu has people drawing columns outside their front gate, visiting temples, organizing a feast, and giving gifts to each other. Other regions that observe New Year during Mesha Sankranti include Mithila of Bihar, Tulu land of coastal South Karnataka, and sects of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. Here ends the 2-part regional New Year series where we depicted the various lunar and solar New Years of India with a detailed focus on one such New Year from each direction of the country, namely Navre from the north, Cheti Chand from the west, Vishu from the south, and Pana Sankranti from the east. Though the names and the traditions in each region are different, it is evident that the roots of these traditions share a common thread wherein the new year is ushered in by worshipping the main deity of the region and using the region-specific produce of the spring harvest in the offerings, prayer room displays, and the special dishes of the day. Hope the ongoing year brings in new joys and aspirations for all of us. Thank you for watching. Namaste.